50-year-old Tiff Trant has learned to listen to her body, and these days, the mother of three says her body is sending her a very positive message.
I have not felt this good since the day before I went in to get my physical 5 years ago.
When she was 45 years old, she was diagnosed with non Hodgkin lymphoma, and her cancer journey brought her multiple remissions and relapses, terrible side effects, complications, and mounting uncertainty.
My family went through a lot. The hardest part was knowing that they were fearful.
That's when doctors at Dana Farber Cancer Institute enrolled Tiff in a clinical trial called Zuma 5, which looks at the CAR T cell therapy Axi-cell. It's a study for patients with non Hodgkin lymphoma, either follicular or marginal zone, who have suffered multiple relapses. The patient's T cells are removed and genetically altered to express a receptor that allows them to seek and destroy cancer cells. The engineered cells are called CAR T cells, and they are then infused back into the patient.
So this study treated 146 patients, 124 with follicular lymphoma and 22 with marginal zone lymphoma. All of these patients had received at least 2 prior lines of therapy, but on average, patients had had 3 or more prior lines of therapy. And their response rate was really impressively high at 92%.
Dr. Karen Jacobson is leading the study, which was highlighted at the American Society of Hematology 2020 meeting. She says, in addition to the encouraging results, the toxicity associated with CAR T seems to be better in these patients when compared to previous studies that looked at axi-cell in patients with a different type of lymphoma, large B cell lymphoma. Dr. Jacobson says the positive results mean this could be a potentially curative therapy for these high risk, non Hodgkin lymphoma patients.
I'm excited to see what longer follow-up on this study brings because everyone's sort of waiting to see if these patients may be in a permanent remission, which would be truly remarkable and transformative.
Tiff says she is incredibly grateful to all her doctors and nurses. She says for the first time in 5 years, she's focused not on her diagnosis, but rather on living her life.
I get to see my kids graduate and and get married and have grandchildren, and that's all from CAR T and all that research. And how do you express that? CAR T just opens a window of hope.